Hi, I'm Darlene and welcome to Super at 60. Today it's all about sourdough. Yes, sourdough. Here's my starter right here. I've had this sourdough starter for probably 5 years now. At least 5 years, maybe a little bit more. It's good and healthy. Has a really nice tangy smell to it. Look at the strands of gluten in there. Look at that. That is one happy, bubbly sourdough starter. And it makes the best breads. It's just delicious. But occasionally, sometimes I have to discard some of my sourdough starter. And then I have a little jar that I keep in the refrigerator of just sourdough starter. You can see it's not bubbly at all. It's just kind of flat. It still smells good, and it's perfectly good because it's good and sour, you know. It's been hanging around for a long time in the back of my fridge. It holds on to it. When I get about 2 cups worth, then I start using it for recipes. And that's what I'm doing today. Today, we're gonna make some sourdough orange maple pecan pancakes. Oh yes, we are, and you're gonna love them. Let's go ahead and start over at the stove, and I'm gonna toast up some beautiful pecan halves. Now don't let these on here too long because they will burn. So don't take a phone call or anything like that because you can see the oil's already starting to come out in the nuts. This was a hot cast iron pan, has nothing in it, just some leftover oil or butter from something we had for breakfast or something. You just wiped it out and threw the nuts in there. You can put them in your oven as well, just again, about a 350 temperature. You know, for about 5 minutes. You really just have to watch them just so they get nice and toasty. Okay, in my bowl here, earlier today I emptied out my discard. What I had, everything actually, the entire thing. I needed 2 cups of discard, and that's exactly what I got in here. So I took it out, I just dumped it in here, and I just kind of let it sit on the counter. You don't have to do that. You can use it straight cold right from the fridge. I needed more room in my discard jar, so that's why I did it. You'll also see in there some orange rind. I took a medium size to I guess about a medium sized orange, and just got the rinds from it, the zest, and that's about a tablespoon of orange zest. I'm going to cut this in half now and get the juice. There is also a little bit of cinnamon sugar in there, about a teaspoon I think, just kind of left over from toast this morning, and I didn't want to throw it out, you know. And how bad could it be in there anyway? So I'm going to put the juice of both of these lemon slices in there. Orange, excuse me. Not lemon, orange. All right. Oh boy, that smells good. Oh, you know, if you guys have been around here long enough, you know exactly where these 2 pieces of orange are going. They're going in my back of the stove potpourri copper pot. And it is gonna smell so good with a little cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice in there and some water. Yep, and I just let that go all day long. All right, let me just give that a quick stir. Already smells so good. All right, I'm cracking up 2 eggs. I'll put the recipe all below for you. If you do sourdough, you probably have some sourdough starter in your refrigerator. I'm gonna put a little squirt of some maple. Is that focusing in on you? I'm sorry if it's not. It's maple extract. You could probably use a little bit of maple syrup if you wanted to. Or you can leave this out. Sometimes it can be a little costly, and you really don't have to have it. All right, and now I need a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and melted. You know, just make sure Mine pretty much stays liquidy because we keep our house at kind of a good temperature where it doesn't always solidify. Sometimes it does, but not always. Usually I can use it. And I do keep it on the back of my stove too, just so that I can use it for reasons like that. Because I use coconut oil all the time. I just love it. I need 2 tablespoons of honey. All right, there's 1 tablespoon. And I'm gonna just let another one just kind of guesstimate right into the bowl there. So we don't have to wait around anymore. Enough is enough, right? All right, there we go, perfect. All right, we need a ½ teaspoon of salt. I'm just using a little pink Himalayan. And we need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I always use the aluminum-free baking soda. Now, as soon as we put this in, it pretty much is going to puff up for us, and it's going to be ready to go. All right. I do want to put just a smidge of cinnamon in there because it just tastes so good, and a little bit of my homemade vanilla because that just tastes so good too. And the last thing we want to add in here are these beautiful pecans. They toast it up so beautifully. We eat a lot of pecans and walnuts, almonds. All right, and there you go. There is our pancake batter. It's beautiful, it smells good, and best of all, they are delicious. All right, let's go back over to the stove. We'll cook some up and give them a taste. All right, right as I was stirring it up, I realized, yeah, it's a little bit runny. So I am going to add, or I just did add, about a ½ cup of all-purpose flour to it. The reason for that was that orange gave so much juice because it was at room temperature, and I rolled it around on the countertop for just a little bit. Then you get the most bang for your buck out of an orange or a lemon or a lime. Works the same way. Just a quick tip on how I care for my cast iron. I just leave this in here now. I'm not going to wipe it out. I'm certainly not going to put soap and water in it and scrub it out. Nothing icky or gross or meat or anything or bacon like that was in here. So it is just fine to sit. Just helps it season. It will cool down, and the next time I use my pan, if there's excessive oil in here, I'll probably wipe a little of that out. But if not, I'll just leave it on my stove, and in the morning we can throw our eggs in there or some English muffins, whatever. All right. Well, my pancakes are done. Yes, they are. They're all done. And yeah, I only made a few of them, so I don't know what Lou's going to do tonight, but you know, these are mine. I don't know about him. Hello? Hello? Are you back there? Yeah, aren't they beautiful? Look at that plate of pancakes. Sourdough orange pecan pancakes. Oh, wow. I can't wait. All right. Of course I have to taste it. Of course I do. Okay, so here we go. There's a nice drippy bite right there. Like I said, that coconut oil, make sure you use plenty of it because it gives the pancakes almost a deep fried donutty kind of taste, if you will. It's just so healthy and good for you. And look at that. And these are all beautiful and sourdough. Oh my goodness. What a treat. This has been such a busy day. I said that earlier. So to have a treat like this for dinner, that's not like a pot roast or pork chops or chicken. Hang on. I can't just like turn around and spit it out in the sink. I gotta eat it. I want to eat it. All right. Let me tell you a couple of things. The sourdough taste is like nothing else. Like nothing else. I mean, it's absolutely delicious. It's very gourmet. It has a very expensive taste. You would pay a lot of money for this platter to come to your table. The fresh orange juice goes so beautifully with it. The honey, the maple extract, and I'm telling you, the coconut oil, oh yes, but those pecans, if you don't toast your pecans, I'm gonna come knocking on your door and asking, why aren't you toasting your pecans? You have to toast those pecans. I just put them in a dry pan for about 5, 6, 8 minutes max. Wait till they get toasty brown, take them off, crush them up. They crunch so nice and they flavor everything so much better. All nuts, because they got plenty of oil in them. Don't be afraid to toast them up either on top of the stove or, like I said earlier, in your oven. Thank you again for joining me today. These pancakes are so good. I will have the recipe below. Let me know if you would like more sourdough right here at Super at 60, because I adore my sourdough Sally Ann. That's what I named her. Yes, my 2 Amish buddies. I'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm Darlene. This is Super at 60. I'll see you soon. Bye now, and Lord bless.